I love what Lily said. I appreciate rewards because then I know I've done well, but I can't ask for a reward because then it's not genuine. And the kind of point that I want to lean into on that is submissives. When you feel the urge to ask your dominant for a reward, I would rather you stop and think of, what do I need? Because I think that's often a misguided attempt to get an unmet need fulfilled, is to view it in a DS framework and to ask for a reward. Because often the reward is what? Some sort of play, some sort of kink, some sort of time with the dominant, right? Some sort of engagement, some sort of time, some sort of connection. So I think that I love what Lily said, and I kind of like, that's where I'm like intuitively going, is like submissives. When you feel the urge to ask your dominant for a reward, instead of asking your dominant for a reward, stop for a moment and go, what do I need? Has my dominant been working a lot lately and we just haven't had time to talk and connect? And, I'm asking for a reward, like a fun scene or something, but really what I need is quality time. I think you will get, as a dominant, I know you will get better results if you approached it like that. If then you had the self-awareness to go, I have an unmet need that I'm not voicing. I need to identify it and communicate it. And then if you approach your dominant going, sir, ma'am, I love you and I miss you. And I know that you've been working a lot lately and I am not trying to demand too much, especially when your tank is empty. But I really miss you and my tank is feeling empty. Could we maybe schedule some extra special quality time in the next week or so? Throw it out. See what happens. The worst your dominant can say is, no, I can't even think about that right now. We'll reevaluate this in a couple of days, or we'll talk about this tomorrow, or whatever. But if you approach your dominant with a need, you're going to get a much better response than, I'm needy and I'm fussy and I just want you to play with me. Or reward me. Where's my head pad? All right. Like, if you approach it with this like needy, victimized, entitled kind of energy to a dominant that is already like not showing up in that area for a legitimate reason, it's only going to drain the dominant and de-incentivize the dominant. So absolutely, I would just say, identify what need that you have. If you can meet that need on your own, meet that need on your own. If not, if it's a relational need, if this is something that must be met through another person, then calmly articulate it in an empowered way to your dominant.